Hello everybody, this is another Hot Wheels Collector video. Today we are looking at a very cool one. This is the 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. This is of course from the 2023 mainline and this looks great. It's in a metallic dark blue and honestly I think it looks better in real life, but that's the same with every metallic car that comes from Hot Wheels, and this is awesome. I found this one in an entertainer store. Obviously they have that deal for three for £4.80, or if you buy them singly, I think they're £2.40 each, which is wild. But here it is, really nice, in metallic blue with some black rims. Let's actually take a look at the car itself. So first of all, starting from the rear fender, we have the Mopar livery. Obviously this is a Dodge, so it's going to have that livery. I'll zoom on in a little bit so you can see that a little bit more. We also have what I believe to be a reflector as well. It's hard to distinguish whether these are reflectors or indicators, because it really does depend on which country this car is coming from. Obviously this one's from America, so I'm pretty sure it's a reflector, but I may be wrong. As for the actual detailing, this is really nice. We have two almost tiger tusk stripes, really nice. We also have the writing SRT as well as a little demon there, as you can see, because this is the demon. Very angry looking demon right there. Classic Dodge kind of thing there. We also have another reflector here towards the front. That's actually on the front bumper of the car, not on the front fender. Very nice. This car has black 5-star spoke rims, suits the car great. Obviously this car is going for that colour scheme of blue and black, really nice. In the actual casting itself, it does have this lovely little door handle. However, sadly, it doesn't have wing mirrors. I'm really angry. I'm joking. It's a mainline. I think that's it for this side, isn't it? I think there was one thing. Oh yes, the final thing I want to talk about is the front windows are down, obviously giving that sporty look to the car. Looks great. And I always say that I like it on sporty cars when they have them front windows down. I think it looks great. A final thing to talk about here is the side skirt is created using the black plastic base. It just adds that lovely colour break there, which is really needed to keep this casting accurate. Moving along to the front, we don't have any tamper work, but what's really interesting is they did decide to add into the casting the two headlight vents. So instead of having 4 headlights, this car has 2 headlights, and 2 of the headlights have been removed for air ducts, obviously to cool the engine more, because obviously this is the higher horsepower version. There's the regular Challenger and then there's the Demon, which is what everybody's after. This one is phenomenal. It's much nicer than the regular Challenger in my opinion. We don't have any front tamper work there, but we do have all that grille as well done there in the actual cast itself, as well as a front splitter which is created using the black plastic base. On the hood, however, we do have some tamper work. So we have what appears to be 3 stripes, 1 massive middle one and 2 smaller ones, keeping that tiger tusk kind of look to them, and the smaller ones both have SRT written on them. As you can see, we have this gigantic bulge in the hood. Very nice, obviously where the supercharger would have to go. Really good and accurate to the real life car. Moving on to the side, this side is the exact same other than the petrol or fuel cap, which is on that rear fender there. And a final thing I do want to talk about is the interior. The interior is also black and is created through black plastic. Very nice. Moving on to the rear, we don't have any tampers here either, but we do have the rear lights which have been carved out. So if you wanted to add your own details, you could easily do that with a Sharpie or acrylic paint. We also have a license plate spot as well, so you could add one of them. Lots of people do it with like stickers. And a final thing that you can see on this car is 2 exhausts which are just under there, once again created using the black plastic base. This car does have a ducktail spoiler, and you can see it a little bit better from the side profile. It's a very small one, but it does add to that lovely silhouette of this car. As for the top, we do have a tiny little bit of extra detail that I want to talk about. We have that little tiny aerial there, which is almost a shark fin. That's what we see on most modern cars now. We don't have them dangly ones anymore, and it just fits the design much better, and it's much more sleek. Anyways, that is it with this car. I'm not going to talk on and talk on. Yeah, so overall, what do I think of this car? I think this car is an absolutely awesome one. The colour is fantastic. It looks even better in person, and when I say that, this is one of them cars where it absolutely does look better in person. Like 10 times better in person, and I mean that. It looks great. The actual cast itself is very nice. The only sad thing is it doesn't have wing mirrors, but honestly this is a really nice colour on this, and a really nice casting in general. So out of 10, what do I rate this car? I'm going to give this car a solid 8 out of 10. Remember, 7 out of 10 or higher is very good, and I would definitely recommend you grab this if you see it out there on the pegs. And yeah, that's really it for this video. It's not a very long one because I don't really have much to talk about with this one. If you enjoyed, make sure you like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, press that notification bell if you want notifications of when I upload a new video. And remember to share this in any groups or with any friends or family who may be interested in this video. I thank you very much for doing that, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye everyone.